Hello. 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 Excuse me. Where are you? Are you there? Hello. Hello. Oh. Hello. I can't. I can't. There you are. I see you better now. I see you better. Better now. Huh. You look so familiar. I've got a lip chap on my lips. You look really familiar. Do I know you? I think I do know you. I do. I think you're the beautiful little girl who has come to save her. Well, mother is what you call her. That woman is nothing but a problem. I promise you, because she's my daughter. You're so beautiful, and I knew I recognized those beautiful eyes, and those lips, and cheeks, and that smile. This is just like mine. So, what did my daughter do now? I can't imagine. Please. The witch vampire. Yes. She did what? Oh dear. Oh dear. That is, well, that's not good. Must be a man involved. If I know my daughter, there's always a man involved. But a man who would make her drink blood. A very special man, because he has not done that for a long time. Interesting. Hendrix, this is his name. She made him immortal. So whatever happened, he didn't come back to her. So she made him immortal, and he left her for other women. How convenient. Really ironic, actually. She wasn't exactly the Princess Bride that you think she is. Of course, I've known her for so many years. I don't know, I remember the day she was born. Yes. Why do I look older? Oh, because I'm a witch. I'm not the vampire. And her father was a vampire. Well, he left a long time ago. I didn't really understand the whole thing. Where he couldn't eat everybody that I was healing. It just didn't seem to work for us. Nice man, though. I mean, you know how it is. Easy come, easy go. So what is your name, lovely? 'Cause you look just like our family. Huh. Interesting. Isabella. Isabella. That's a pretty name. At least she didn't name you Jezebel. I'm just kidding. I give my daughter a hard time, but honestly, I do love her. Oh. So what does she need from her old mama? Her mummy? Whatever she wants to call me. She only comes every century or two. When she's in need of something. Oh, I will live a long time. Yes, I do. That I do live. But, yeah, I can die a lot faster than she can. But I'll live 400 or 500 years. It's kind of like at a turtle space, I'd say. But I age gracefully, and I'm happy with wouldn't want the responsibility of killing people. That would kind of be not with the witch's way, so to speak. But, so what does she do? Okay, so she needs me to make her a potion. Yes. She wants me to cast a spell so she can travel through time. I saw that coming. I saw that coming a mile away. Or maybe thousands. But what interests me the most is how did she know I was in this year? I've been here for many, many moons. So, who told her I was here? Must be that sprite. She is such a loud mouth. So you're telling me, Isabella, that my daughter's coming to see me any day? Any day, right? With Hendrix. Charming young man, though. Attractive. I wish he had a brother, but that probably wouldn't work out either. So now he's a vampire. She's a vampire witch, and they're trying to run from the witches. Oh, good lord. I don't even know. Okay, let me think. I have some spells here that I haven't even looked at. I mean, they're so precious. They're still sealed. There are spells for occasions like this. Disappearing spells. Time travel spells. Which I'm assuming is why she went to the sprite traveler. But you need a cloak spell. One that disguises her completely. Is she okay? I mean, how is her eating rituals? Other than I know that she's eating humans again, obviously, but is she consuming them like candy? Or is she being careful? Can you be honest with me, Isabella, or is that why you're here? Because you're worried about your mother. Does he know you exist? She was never one to tell anybody she was ever able to have children. It's like her little secret, I think. She always kept you locked away. And that's how you got away off of her land. She left. This is all making so much more sense. Well, I'm glad I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm glad that damn traveler sprite told her all what she didn't need to know. And that's where to find her good old mama. Because now whatever I do is going to be in the record, and someday they will find me if I help her. They will find me and they will burn me to ashes, as they will her and her little boyfriend. But let's try to keep us all alive as long as we can. How about that? And let's see. I have a feeling. I have a feeling this is it. I do have a feeling it's it. I don't know why. I don't even know if it will let me open it. It's so old. I think I've had this for at least a century. Maybe more. This is not from the witches that she knows. This is a darker, more sinister side of the witchcraft. We tend not to follow that. But it seems like she's not following really any of the rules, is she? Imagine that. It is travel magic. Amazing how everything just lines up for her. There is no doubt that travel is a time of stress and high anxiety, of course, for her. Yada yada yada, trips safely and smoothly. Meditating, she's not going to meditate. Let's just get down to it. I'm not going to read all the fluffy fluff. Oh my. So amethyst, black tourmaline, hematite, lavadort, and malachite. Alright. Ashley's bladderwhack, which is very common. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get this one. This might be a problem here. Comfrey, feverfew, and of course mint I can get, but comfrey and feverfew are, well, it's not that I can't get them, but here's the problem. When you pick, as a witch, when you pick certain when you pick certain apothecaries, whatever you want to call it, mints or spirits or weeds or flowers or whatever they are called to you, whatever she has taught you they are, to go into spells, the mixings, Here's the thing, my darling, is that as witches, as a pure witch, I am connected to everybody and everything. So when I touch certain plants, there's a signal that is carried through all of time, every millennium, every universe, into the multiverse, through the portals of time. And when I touch certain ones, my energy is given to our coven leader. It is a way for them to keep us honest, to keep us from doing things we shouldn't be doing. And when we are found to have been doing so many of those things, or they're usually not an investigation, and then if you're just using them for something simple like the fever or a strange influenza or something like that, or maybe you're in the era of the Black Plague, I don't know, but we use that for stuff like that. But when you mix it with other things, they know you're trying to surpass their knowledge. They don't like that. No, they don't. See, I have to follow the rules of the witch or I will die. And even though she is my daughter, she has not even sent me a birthday card in 50 years, I think is the last one I got from her. And here she wants to come to see me, or send you, so she doesn't have to, because she knows I will be pissed. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright. But lucky for her, my gift as a witch is that I have the gift of foresight and future and knowledge of what is going through my family she's lucky I'm a nice mother. Tell her that when you see her that I've been good to her, she should appreciate me more. You could always come stay with your nanny. You know that, right? You're always welcome here. In the forest, of course. This is where I live. Now, I'm not really, really a herbalist, apothecary, a collector of, or a master of creating witches' brews. There are different things that witches do. We are special at. I happen to be very good at reading into the future and knowing what people are thinking. And I'm traveling a little bit, but more just to help certain souls from terrible, terrible things that they do not bring on themselves. But that's neither here nor there. But she's lucky that I've already created this. So I never had to actually touch anything that our coven or our main group of witches would even question. Oh, that is my big three-headed dog, Larry. He's a good boy, and he keeps me safe, but eats a lot. He does eat a lot, though, but not people. Even my three-headed dog doesn't eat people. I wonder if he would. That would be a lot cheaper. Help me out, because I could use some help with the neighbors over that way. Yeah, they're not very nice, and they don't like me, because I'm a witch. Well, not Tita. So, let me mix a little of this up, and we'll see what happens from there. I also have, I've got something special just for her. If she drinks this, just a drop, and so does her friend, she will be able to cloak herself with invisibility. She will disappear to people around her. The only time this doesn't work is when she's traveling through time. Then I cannot promise anything. This will make her completely invisible wherever she's at. Now, this will keep her safe. It will help her when she's traveling. So these are two different things. Isabel, you have to make sure when you talk to her, you let her know this. This is for when she's actually traveling, and just a few little specks will work. Because I have a feeling she's going to be doing this a lot over the next 300 or 400 years. And then this one, okay, is for when she's already decided where she's going, what time she's going to live in. This will keep her safe from the waywards that are walking this earth, that keep an eye on us at all times if they can. That's why I stay hidden in these forests. They're so thick and deep. I can hear them coming, and I can see them coming. But they know I have not broken the rules in ever since I was really a child. I tried to stay on the low-key side of things. But apparently my daughter has really embraced her lovely father's side of the family. I wish he could help, but he can't, because he knows nothing about helping witches. Imagine that. I put my life on the line again for him, and he goes running around the world, having great opportunities, and here I am in the middle of the forest. Now, I don't hold any resentment at all towards him, but if you happen to see him, tell him I hope he's doing well. I'm sure he's consuming people by the day. when you're a vampire. They don't give a shit. There's nobody who gives a shit. You know that? There's no rules. But for witches, yes, there are. Except for they don't make us not fall in love with vampires. It seems to be a common thing. I had a few friends that did that. Didn't work out so well for them. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, well, it's not always the best thing. I mean, I agree, and I understand why the prince wanted everybody gone. I get that. Us, or her kind, my daughter. I get that. So this is a rainbow. A rainbow protected stone. A rainbow labyrinth, which is what she needs. One of the stones that she will absolutely need on her travels. And I have already blessed it with the full moon that just passed, so it is fully charged and ready to go, by the way. So just take it with you. Again, make sure you let her know I forethought of her again. That she's welcome for helping her out in her silly antics. I don't know what she's doing, to be honest. But what do I do with you? Because here's my problem, is that you are a hybrid as well. Not as strong, but if you ever would consume a human, your powers would convert like hers. I'm afraid. I don't know for sure. Honestly, I don't know what would happen, but my intuition tells me that, girl, you better stay away. Stay away from that human blood. You've never drank it, have you? Good girl. At least your mother was a good mother. That's good. I may have raised her right. Yes, you know, I tend to be left in the woods, but that's okay. I'm here for her whenever she needs me. Kind of like her father. Oh yes, I'm sorry. Just he was so handsome and strikingly intelligent and oh yeah. Yeah, so let's get back to the case at hand. My daughter, your mother. I'm gonna have to send you where she is, but I don't want to know. Let's see if I have something. Oh yes, I do, right here. I have a little packet that you can use a few times. Only a few, but you cannot be running around chasing your mother around the world. You know this, right? And if she asks you to, just let me know. I will stop that. Okay, so this, my friend, is an energy disc. I call it an energy disc. Then I'm going to insert 5 opportunities, tickets, whatever you want, to time travel. Now you have to remember this one. Very, very important. Very, very important. Important. Little piece of information about this disc. It will only last you 5 times. 5 times. happy to take you to any other life, any other world, any other time. This will be your forever home. Okay? On the last one. Now, I say this over and over like you're a baby, and I know you're not, but you cannot I cannot even count on all of my birthdays altogether how many times I have really pressed this little bit of information. So simple. Chew, tingle, go 5 times only. And I always get a call randomly in my mind from somebody who's lucid dreaming, begging me to come find them and pull them out of where they are because they made a mistake. You cannot make a mistake. You have to think about it every time you travel, where you're going, what you're doing, my love. So, my dear, every time you chew a piece of this, you may go help your mother if that's what you choose to use this for, but the last one is yours. You make sure of that. The last choice must be yours. Do not be sucked into the spell of your mother's manipulation. She is very, very good at it. Oh, that's her father too. Yes, he was very good at manipulating. Oh well. Yay me. Bruised by a vampire. Imagine that. Yay. I'm just kidding. Of course, Isabel, I loved your grandfather. Just wish he loved me. But, oh well. So, back to the disc. Yeah, I'm sorry I get sidetracked so much. I think sometimes he has some mind control over me. Yeah, probably because we have a baby together. Bastard. But, okay, so you know what this is. I'm really pressing on this because this information is going to be your downfall or your benefit, okay? It's going to be either your destiny and you're going to have a great life, or you're going to be trying to contact me and there's nothing I can do. And I will. It doesn't matter if you're my granddaughter or my daughter. It doesn't matter. Or my friend. I can't help after the 5th time. That's the only problem with using the discs. Now, you remember, for traveling, visible travel, for her and for you, it works for anybody, and for Hendrik, I guess. And this is a complete invisible potion, okay? So if you want to become completely invisible where you are, not during time travel, does not work during time travel, then you just take a little drop of this, a sip. This is not brandy, it is not a spirit, we are not getting drunk, we're just taking a sip. And believe me, if you do too much, you'll know. You'll be invisible for a while, and you won't feel all that good. It really does give you a stomachache. Pretty bad one, I must say. Well, I'm going to send you on your way. I mean, I can't really do much else, and it's kind of making me nervous that you're here, and I can feel the energies working against me the more I help you. Not from because of you, but because of your mother. So I'm going to pack these up for you and send you off, my love. And good travels, good life. If you want to come back here, you are more than welcome. We will build you a nice cottage in the woods. Find you a nice man who treats you well. But mostly, I will have you back as my family, and I love that. But I understand if you want to be with your mother, just you're not allowed to be, so that's why I'm offering me up. Second choice. But that's okay, I usually am. Yeah. Well, anyway, I love you, dear. I love you so much, and good travels, my love. Please keep in touch, via I can read your mind. Know that when you dream of me, or you travel in your dreams, you can always come visit me, and I will meet you anywhere you are, my love. and I can help guide you. I just really want to keep myself isolated. So if you do choose to come back here, it'll be safe. It won't be somewhere rotten or tainted. So, Isabel, it's been wonderful to tell your mother I love her dearly. And I do wish her the best. Goodbye, my love.